says Senate postpones a public hearing on alleged economic sabotage in oil sector. And still on the local front, Kwara Police confirms police student's death, assures of justice. Kwara Commissioner of Police urges transporters to maintain peace and security. Appointing 344 aides amid economic downturn. Insensitive. Edema slams Ayedatiwa. And lastly, from the local front, Ogun government seals 5 companies over environmental infractions. Moving on to the foreign scene, Algeria's Turban re-elected with 94.65% of vote. Israelis demand release of hostages held by Hamas. Harris, Trump to clash in high-stakes debate tomorrow. Venezuelan opposition leader lands in Spain after fleeing homeland. And moving on to the world of sport. Super Eagles fly out to Kigali for Rwanda clash. Lastly, Kwara United begins new MPFL season with home defeat to Niger Tornadoes of Mina. And those are the major headlines making the rounds this great morning. It was compiled and edited by Abiodun Akinwumi, and I am Joseph Emeribe. For sponsorship or advert placement, kindly contact our sales and marketing office on 0912 9294 332. You can as well reach us via 0907 7227 120. Up next is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we discuss and have in-depth analysis on some of the topical stories. Don't forget, you can also get to be part of us irrespective of your location by logging on to our website www.diamondfm.net or joining us virtually on all our social media handles at Diamond FM Ilorin.
You ugly. Everybody they post picture for social media. You too they put picture.
Hey, wait, this pikin no even fine. Yeah.
See this bro guy, now your generation dey here.
You probably don't know how much your words hurt, but cyberbullying is real. Words hurt, whether it's in person, from typing, or behind a screen. Just a comment or unnecessary share from someone you know or from a complete stranger can hurt. Words can even end lives. Think before you type. Stop cyberbullying today.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
The major talking points in Nigeria are always on the lips of the citizens.
What's going on in this country? Look at smaller countries taking lead, and you call yourself giant of Africa. Yeah.
Nigeria don't spoil my business too much. Nigeria is too hard for us. I mean, I want to kill us. Father, not kill us for Nigeria. Oh, please, help us beg them.
They should reduce their expenditure so that they can free enough money for social development.
I wish for a Nigeria where we elect a leader based on competency and not popularity.
On the Diamond Breakfast Show, we place the spotlight on the critical issues in the country.
Government that says they are broke can prioritize construction of an additional runway over education of the people.
How can a government, how can you hold in domain? This is intolerable. It's provocative.
Now, you see, when you look at our democratic journey, we are yet to practice genuine democratic system in Nigeria.
Join us on Mondays to Friday on the DBS from 9 to 10 a.m. The Diamond Breakfast Show, amplifying the voice of the people.
From the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show.
Yes, it's exactly 8 minutes past 9, and you're still on to Diamond 88.7 FM. It's that time for the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we have in-depth analysis and discuss extensively on some of the topical stories making the rounds, stories trending before a national tabloid this great day, and also stories that made the weekend. We'll discuss extensively on them, provided they're worth discussing. We'll speak extensively from now till some minute before 10 a.m. And today we'll be looking at something quite trendy. It's still on. The issue with the price and hike in full price. We'll look into these, okay? SERAP, that is the Socio-Economic and Right and Accountability Project, are also saying something. What are they saying? The then Vice President of the country, in person of Atiku Abubakar, also is adding its voice to this very matter. And the Joy Youth Council are also saying that the group executive manager of the NNPCL should be called back. Also calling for the resignation and sacking of the Minister of State Petroleum. We'll look into this in due course, and with time we'll delve deeper into the issue with security. We'll start our conversation looking into what happened over the weekend, okay, with reference to the protest that happened in Kwara State. Aftermath of the protest, we'll look into this and delve deeper, probably moving up north, okay, to Belutoji, or still imposing dues on a few communities in the north. Why is this still happening at this time? We'll delve into this in due course, and should time permit us, we'll also look into Edo politics, where the senator representing Edo North is saying something. Personal Senator Adams Oshomole, okay, made a statement that is still making the rounds. So we'll look into this and connecting it with the stance of the First Lady of Edo State. These shall be our focus this great morning. And joining me to have the conversation, this deep-rooted conversation, I have live in the building. I have Dr. Adi Moshuda Tanda. He is the director, university affiliate, yes, University of Ilorin, with the Kwara State College of Education. He is a cerebral mind, okay, a public affairs analyst, and he's not tired yet in adding his voice to see that society gets better. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Joseph.
It's a pleasure.
And listeners, we are far you are. Good morning to you all.
Good morning and happy new week.
Yes.
We'll kick the ball rolling quickly. And this time around, we will be starting with the issue with fuel. Sincerely, I don't know how my guests got to the studios, but we know the last time I asked about the cost of fuel, we know what it is. We'll still talk extensively on this very issue. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has urged President Bola Tinubu to use his leadership position and good offices to direct the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, to immediately reverse what it described as the illegal and unconstitutional increase in the pump price of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol. In a statement by SERAP's Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare on Sunday, also urged Tinubu to direct the Attorney General over the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi SAN and appropriate and anti-corruption agencies to probe the allegations of corruption and mismanagement over the NNPCL, including the spending over the reported $300 million bailout funds collected from the federal government in August 2024 and the $6 billion debt it owes suppliers. In the same vein, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has condemned plans by the federal government to increase value-added tax, VAT. In a statement on Sunday via his ex-handle, Atiku said the policy would deepen the domestic cost of living crisis, describing the plan as a blazing inferno that will consume the very essence of Nigerians. I'll be mooting you in a bit. We'll still be making reference to this report. For you just tuning in, this is Diamond 88.7 FM. And you can get to watch us live on all our social media handles. On Facebook, we are live at Diamond 88.7 FM. And also on YouTube, Diamond FM 1365556. 864 and call in when our lines get opened 0913-6556952. So Doc, looking at this, I know You've weighed in, you've compared the report. Serap and Atiku adding their voice to this issue of hike in pump price. How do you say it? People are scared that it will make life even harder for us. How do you say it?
Thank you very much, Joseph. It's unfortunate that we find ourselves at this particular stage that we are. If you look at it, it shows that the government since has not been sincere. They have not been telling us the truth all along. And that is even one of the worst things, that if a government is put in place and that government is deceiving his own people. You remember when the president came to announce that subsidy was gone. That period, we felt relieved that, okay, that subsidy is no more there and we'll be happy. But remember, up along, when we are buying fuel at 600 naira, that means the landing cost at that period was around 1,200. That shows that the government was asking the NNPCL to sell at half of that price. That means the government was subsidizing with 600 naira. That was why we were able to buy at 600 naira, because the landing cost then was around 1,200. So when now the whole thing came to limelight, when they gave their audit report and said that they have been able to, through that half amount that the NMCs have been using to subsidize, they have incurred a debt of 7.8 trillion naira. So it is that now, that 7.8 trillion naira, that the government now asked them to now take back their profit to offset that debt. So we are no more getting anything from revenue from oil anymore. We are now using it. So why are they deceiving us? If now we have suffered all this, why? And you have been subsidized, and now you can no more subsidize. That is why when the government will no more want to subsidize, that is exactly what happened that makes this fuel to go up as this high. That shows that if you can no more subsidize and you are put up into all this problem, why don't you go back to that? Why don't you go back on that your policy and reverse it? So that we know we continue to subsidize and we continue to enjoy. We have put the whole nations into a lot of problem all this while. So why do we have to now suffer for the for what we have not even know why we are suffering? So I want to appeal to Mr. President to lend my own voice to what these people have also said. Serap and former vice president. Yeah. So what they have said is that if a government is there and they have the love of the people at heart, we have suffered enough. And then they should now listen to the cries of the nation as a government. And then go back. Since you have been subsidizing, you said your subsidy is gone, but you go through the back door, you are subsidizing. And you have deceived us all this while. So the best thing for the government is to go back now and reverse that decision and then remove that. I continue to pay that subsidy so that Nigeria can feel a sign of relief, so rather than God's putting us into all this wahala.
All right, I sincerely appreciate the fact the opening was quite hot and heated. We have to go pay some bills. When we return, we'll proceed on the conversation. So much to say. It's still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching live and direct from Diamond 88.7 FM. Please stay tuned.
Howdy, school owners and proprietors. The new school year is upon us, and we've got some exciting news for you. Diamond 88.7 FM is offering exclusive discounts on all school advertisements with the Pay for 5, Get 2 free promo. Interesting, right? Introduce your school to the world at the most competitive rate ever. With this promo, you enjoy 2 extra slots of adverts free when you pay for 5. To enjoy this offer, visit us at Diamond 887 FM, located at Plot 2, New Yidi Road, Irewolede, Ilorin, or call 091-2929-4332 or 090-7722-7120. Hurry now while offer lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you looking for a school for your child to grow? Look no further. We have got the perfect place to go. Our teachers are passionate and highly qualified. They will inspire your child to learn and thrive. Our schools are free. Your child will feel safe, happy, and strong. Let your child reach their full potential. Give them the education that is truly essential and competing with global schools. Enrollment is ongoing. Go to any government primary school closest to you and enroll your child in school. Kwara Lane. Every child counts. This message is brought to you by Kwara Lane.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
Yes, we're glad to still have you there. It's still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching live and direct from Diamond 88.7 FM. And I'm Joseph Emeribe. I still have live Dr. Hadi Moshood. We started a conversation looking into the issue with the hike in pump price of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol. And yes, we're also tying this with the reactions and stance of Serap and the former vice president of Nigeria, in person of Mr. Atiku Abubakar. And a group as well saying, no, these individuals are heading NNPCL and the Minister of State Petroleum should be recalled and sacked. All of these is our focus at the moment while we move on with the program this great morning. Yes, Doc, you were saying something before we went on that break. Sincerely, Serap are saying there are allegations of corruption, allegations of mismanagement of funds by the NNPCL and other relevant authorities with the oil and gas sector, saying this individual should be brought to book. So much we cannot, the masses cannot be allowed to bear the consequences of a few individuals. Do you align with these thoughts? Do you agree that these individuals needs to face the music? Go through interrogation, investigation, and also, should the need be, they should be removed from those positions and also allowed to face the music. Do you agree?
Yes. If you remember, this is not the first time we've discussed this issue of NNPC, and I've made my position clear all this while that NNPC need to be unbundled and they need to be completely overhauled. They have become a monster in the trying to hold the nation at the jugular, and we need to kill this monster before the monster kills every one of us. So we have said this several times. If you look at it, all this why has it been that the succeeding president has always been the Minister of Petroleum? Why has it always been that NNPC all along has never been audited? Why has it been that NNPC has never have a change of leadership? Why has we have a lot of questions. When Mr. President came on board, he changed the entire security outfit. Okay. The chief of army staff, chief of police, everybody was changed. Everybody here and there doing a complete overhauling of that entire system. Why has NNPC been left alone? So we have on an account of NNPC never been audited. Why? So there must be a reason for all this, and there is a link between the NNPC and the presidency, and all this why we never see anything. They became untouchable, that we don't even know what is actually happening, and they now hold the nation at the jugular. They want to kill all of us, so we won't allow this to continue. I've said it once several times that we need to have a complete overhauling of that entire system, remove Melekiari and all others, and let us have exactly what know exactly what is happening in the NNPC. Look at it now. Okay. I have told you now that they refuse to tell us the landing cost of petrol all along. Yes. If you tell us the landing cost and the rate at which the dollar is, and we were selling petrol to us at the end of season, and you said there's no subsidy, who are you fooling? And at the end now, the lies came to limelight when they said they are owing 7.8 trillion naira using to subsidize, and they are now using another language. They are no more using subsidy for us now. They will say financial strain, financial stress, financial we are in debt. We are all this. Why are they telling us lies? It's not good for this nation to have a leaders who are not being sincere with his own people. So we want to actually find out why are all this happening in NNPC. And NNPC cannot continue like this because for now, the hope is not even not yet Uhuru because the hope is not at sight. Now we are hoping that Dangote will start selling. All along now, the discussion between Dangote and NNPCL is now hitting a rock because the NNPCL now is now telling Dangote they are not ready to take the fuel from him. So he should go and sell at the market price, and they will now decide between his own and that of importation, whichever one is cheap is the one they are going to buy. So that means they are not ready to do away with that importation, which they are getting a lot of money. There is a lot of problem in NNPCL. Why are they giving Dangote that problem? But you know, they said now they are not going to buy from him. They are not. They let him decide this market, or they are not going to decide the price for him. They will allow the price of Dangote to go through the market force, and whichever is okay between importation and buying from him is the one they are going to choose.
But looking at it from the other prism, where NNPC, because I recall, I think Friday or Saturday they made a statement that refineries are free to sell their products, not waiting for them. I feel that policy is quite okay because where NNPC then decides they buy up front from Dangote and then chooses to sell, being the marketer now. Isn't it going to constitute more problems for us than Dangote choosing to go to the market himself and choosing to, the price he wished to sell this product by himself, unlike the government waking up now? Because I guess that was the fear when Dangote was in public, telling people that his premium motor spirit is now ready for market. He even gave us assuredly that the latest by the 15th of this month, everything will be up in the market. NNPC also came out to say, no, Dangote, don't wait for us. You can start selling.
You see, what is happening is that they are the sole importer of petroleum all along. And they have been importing petrol. Nobody is challenging. They did not give room for others. But when they see somebody now coming into the market, there's no way you want to tell us that the cost of importing fuel to this country will be much cheaper than buying from a local refinery. You cannot tell us. These are lies that they keep on telling us all this while. So why don't you, if you are all along you are the sole importer of petrol and you don't want to import now, buy from the local refinery. So you are not saying you are not going to buy. Well, anyway, let's leave it and let's see what is going to happen. Dangote said he's leaving the price fixing for the federal government to do, so that the people can begin to feel a sign of relief. If you are importing, don't stop importing. Buy from me. So what is the big deal? Yeah. But this thing is that until we unbundle that NNPCL and find out what is happening there, we will continue to hold this nation to jugular, and they are not going to kill us.
All right. Are you listening? Can be a part of this. All right. We can get your messages already. Please, just as I mentioned quite earlier, make your messages brief. Go straight to the point for others to be given the same ample chance to make their position on the program. All right. Yes, you can call us now 0913-6556-952. I'll be taking a few messages. This one is coming from Ade from Gomo. Ade's message is quite lengthy, but I'll be brief. It says, good morning, presenter and our guest. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable and becomes the order of the day. It's so pathetic and disheartening that the kind of leaders we parade doesn't know what it means to lead. This is a lengthy read. I'll be pausing here. Another one here says, good morning. The president took Nigeria nation to ICU without gas and sojourn to revive it. Leadership is about proactive, about your policy and the people you are governing. This leadership have failed. This is from Ola from Airport. Hello, your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. I'm Silas Abba calling from Onya.
Please, we didn't get that. Silas.
Abba.
Yes, Abba.
All right.
From Onya.
All right, sir.
It has been long. I've been trying this program, but I've not been able to connect.
Wow, we are happy to have you this morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
And you're welcome once again.
On the issue of NMPC, we don't know what actually is happening there, just as the guest is saying. They are lying to us. We ever call that Tinubu should go against these people in the NMPC and take them out of that place and watch that place to be neat and make Nigerians happy. He refuses listening to us. We wonder the type of leaders we are having in this country. I'm very sorry, or maybe what we will see next will be more than what we are seeing now. Why going aggressive against Central Bank of Nigeria with MFA? Why leaving NNPC on ground?
All right, your position is clear. Thank you so much, Mr. Silas. This is coming from Tony. Tony says, I'll be very brief. He says, I'm making it brief. Let the poor breathe. Tony from Asadam. All right.
That's a very good one. That's a very good one.
He said they'll make it very brief. All right. Our lines are still buzzing. Let's see before we go for our next commercial break. Hello, your life. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Ayenkori.
All right, Mr. Mohammed, you have the floor.
Yeah, I want to appreciate you and your guest for hitting the nail on the head. But I want to ask some pertinent question. Is it even from a local economist, from a local market human buying and selling, is it possible that the cost of importation would be higher than what we are producing locally? Why can't the government be sincere to us and have our feeling at heart for once?
All right.
And put down at the right price, so he can find Nigeria start to us.
All right.
The suffering is too much. Please, thank you.
So much. Thank you so much. Doc, you react to all of these issues, but we have to quickly go for this quick commercial break. When we return, we'll talk more. It's still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching you live and direct from Diamond 88.7 FM. Please stay tuned.
Hello there. Looking for fun, laughter, entertainment, dance, trend, want to mingle or connect, some relaxation, and many more? Search no further. Diamond Amusement Park, located at Plot 2 New Yidi Road, Ilori, is where you get those. We've got pendulum, carousels, rocket launcher, roller coaster, Oculus Quest, swimming pool, table tennis, bumper car, swing, seesaw, horse merry-go-round, slides, lawn tennis, video games PS4, piggy cart, to mention few. Feel the adrenaline rush as I list our games. Want to celebrate your child's birthday, graduation, reunion, get together, or want to surprise your friend, partner, or family? Come visit Diamond Amusement Park today and you'll be glad you did. Refreshment is available at affordable rate. Gate fee is 500 naira. For further inquiry, call 080-2677-3152 or visit Plot 2 New Yidi Road, Ilori. Diamond Amusement Park, truly home of unlimited fun.
Dìde kára ó lè. Dìde kára ó lè. Ó yá lè dànù orí fífọ́, lè dànù ara ríro, lè dànù òtútù ibà, lè dànù. For fast relief of cold pain, fever and headache. Dìde kára ó lè kókó.
Ẹ sọ fún ẹ̀fọ́ ní òtútù yìí bàtàrà ríro kí wọ́n kán lùgbò one time. Kára ó lè ti dé o. Àgbáwọlé ní tíṣẹ́ ni àkàwọlé ń tè kàn. Koríko tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti tẹ òtún gbérí mọ́. Dìde kára ó lè lúbúlúbú funfun pẹ̀ ìrúkù sarajọ mẹ́ra yágágá. Àjàká kò tí sọkọ fún ẹ̀fọ́ ní òtútù yìí bàtàrà ríro lágọ̀ọ́ ara. Káì! Kàsàkàsà knockout. Agbára ju agbára lọ. Dìde kára ó lè jagunlabi olùgbòǹgbò gàjàtọ̀ ara jàtọ̀ kìtìlẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ ìlúra kẹgbà. To Yield Pharmaceutical Industries Limited. Àwọn tó lórúkọ tó ṣe é gbẹ́kẹ̀lé níbi kápò oògùn òyìnbó ló ṣe é. Bára rẹ̀ ò bá yá lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Má ṣàfihàn o, kàn sí dókítà rẹ̀.
This is our promise. We made up our minds to do something new, something different, do more, do the impossible, do better. Do big. Do good. Do it again and again and again. Do what no one else has done with radio. This is our promise at Diamond FM. Diamond 88.7 FM, shining supreme.
Yes, we're glad to still have you there. It's exactly 27 minutes before 10. And instead, the Diamond Breakfast Show reaching live and direct from Diamond 88.7 FM. We are broadcasting live from the International Media Center of the Bright Broadcasting Limited here in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. We are moving on with that conversation this great morning. So much to say. Just as I promised, you listening can be a part of it. 0913-655-6952 or sending your reactions via WhatsApp 0913-655-6864. Yes, Doc, before we went on that break, you got the reactions of people. Maybe quickly add your voice to that before we move on with the program.
What those who have called said is very, very correct. You see, a lot of things is happening in NPs that we don't understand. Why on earth are they finding it difficult to turn around our 16 refineries? If they have done that, no need even for depending on Dangote, because we have our own refineries. They refuse to make it work because they so much love this importation like anything. Look at it. What is the problem with them? They promise upon promise that this Port Harcourt refinery will be at work for so many months. Even they promised this year again, we have not had anything. Why are they finding it difficult to put it on board? And then somebody now, individually now, just put his own. You don't want it to work. We have talked about modular refineries. To get modular refinery work, you don't allow it to work. Then we now carry our own crude here. And then take it out and then bring it back again. Why are we so like that? I don't want to use a vowel language. Why are we not thinking as a nation?
One of our callers said it's in Nigeria you'll see product to import maybe being cheaper, competing with product within.
So why are we doing that?
So it's
a lot is happening with NPC that they are just, I can't understand why they just allow them to operate in such a manner. So if they are put our own refinery to work, it will compete with Dangote now. And then nobody will be thinking of importing. And just like a caller said, how can you just say, even in simple arithmetic, say that what you allow importation and then they compete with the local one, and then you see which one is cheaper. And at the end they will frustrate and make sure that one is even better.
From outside
is even better. So that they will be able to continue to import.
So much to say. We saw the product. People are even attesting to the fact that Dangote's product is far better than what we bring in.
Look at what he has done in the diesel now. This we have brought down the price of diesel because the product of diesel, they started with the fact that his product is dirty, is not good, it's not this, it's not that, even without even testing it.
Please, let's marry this call.
Okay.
All right. Hello, you're live. Yes. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
This is Lawal from Ilorin.
Mr. Lawal, you have 30 seconds, please.
So please, this thing is disturbing and is disturbing the economic progress of this country. I don't know how this question is going to sound. Has NLPC be sued for this their actions? Can they be sued?
That's what NSU want to do now.
That's what, okay.
That's what they want to do now. They are giving them 48 hours. After that, they will go to court.
They'll go to court. We just hope and pray that I will get a better. Okay. Hello, your life, and where you're calling from.
Comrade Joe, I greet you.
I greet you too.
Our family, I greet my brother.
All right, Comrade Idris, you have the floor, Comrade.
I said this about cherry. That they cannot remove one. There. Now they disturb this economy with the stuff at home. I don't say that to remove force. This one made them come out, made them check, made them put new person who will know how Nigeria they go forward, who will know our issues.
All right.
We look at for market, everything is very expensive. That's from our advice.
Comrade Idris, thank you so much. We sincerely appreciate it. We have to move on, Doc. This is issue with security. Though we are going to focus more with the recent statement from the Kwara State Police Command. All right, where they confirmed the death of 21-year-old Kwara State Polytechnic student in person of Koyum Ishola, who was allegedly killed during a full hike protest by the students last week Wednesday, saying that it has commenced a full-scale investigation into the death The State Police Command, in a statement signed by Ejire Adeyemi, DSP Police Public Relations Officer, on Sunday, said that it sympathized with the family of the late Koyuma. We sincerely also add our voice and saying that his soul find eternal rest. It's quite painful. A statement by the institution's spokesperson, Mrs. Halimat Garba, in Ilorin on Friday, also disclosed that the tragic incident allegedly occurred on Wednesday around the GRA area of Ilorin metropolis. The rector appreciated the students for being calm and not taking laws into their hands. This issue is not good for us. I just have to admit.
Yes.
And I know our police are listening. It's not good enough. There was a day we had a session with the PPRO here. Looking at this, people came out peacefully to protest hiking fuel price. We're talking about fuel. And this is the aftermath of what we get. Record of death. Though the police are still saying they're investigating. They want to know what really happened. Is the boy in question maybe something else led to what's really happened? But one thing is very, very germane here. A life went to that incident. How do you see it?
Thank you. You see, whatever might be the reason, one thing we want to agree is that if anybody is unharmed, be a protester, be a criminal, even be anything, whatever, you don't shoot at the shooting is not the first thing. That is why that's why you are trained. You get a way of getting people arrested, and then normal investigation and everything will continue. Well, why can't you just shoot an unarmed person, for instance? So triggered happy policemen, we have said it several times on whenever we come on program like this. They need to be given psychological test. They need to, before you give ammunition to anybody to go out every morning, then there should be psychologists in their offices to check them. Are they psychologically balanced? Some may be even having a transfer of aggression. What is happening in the nation today, people are not happy. And even it's affecting the police too.
And you're giving them weapons.
Yeah, giving weapons to people who are not even happy, going out with so any slight thing they get provoked and then they start shooting people. So all these to undergo a kind of psychological test before they go out to do this. And what is important in this matter now, proper investigation should be done. And then people should be see that whoever is guilty should be brought to book, because this is not the first time we're having this. And we have it now, we just hear it, and that will be the end of the story. So this should not be, because as a nation, we need to value life. A life of one citizen should be very paramount to the leaders, to whoever is leading us. And this should be taken up at all level all level of governance, including His Excellency the Governor of Kwara State, the Commissioner of Police in the state, and all of them should be at work on this and let us know the true position of things.
The Commissioner of Police in Kwara has given his words. He says they will dig into the roots of all of these and allow justice to prevail. That is the impression of CP Victor Olaya. Let's marry this call. Hello, you're live. Your name, where you're calling from?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Saidu. I'm calling from Basin, Orioke.
All right, Mr. Saidu, you have the floor.
Talking of the killing of our young boy, it's unfortunate that our policemen, whenever you see them dealing with youth along the road, even within the town, you'll be surprised with what they are saying out from their mouth. They can even vomit out that tell you, I would kill you, nothing will happen. The police authorities, they should warn their own people on that. I'm a retired man. Whenever you are armed, your body will be talking to you if you did not control yourself. Please, the authorities should talk to their subjects.
All right.
Even when NDLA, whenever they come around blocking roads within the town, you see the way they are behaving. Like the people they are talking, they are arrest, whether arrest or maybe they are discussing with, they take them as an animal. No, please, The authorities, they should let them know. Everybody is psychologically down now. We are thinking of a different thing. How someone will eat.
All right.
How somebody is going to feed the family.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
So
much.
please,
We sincerely appreciate your take, Mr. Saidu. So much. Sincerely, over that this just concluded week, we also got records and report of raid by the EFCC. We also got record of activities of the NSCDC in Kwara, and we didn't record this kind of unfortunate incident. I don't know. Is it that there's something the police need to do or need to unlearn to sanitize the system? Because I'm happy sincerely that Kwara State Polytechnic isn't the school of those days.
Yes.
Because if it's the Polytechnic I used to know, maybe the reverse would have been the case.
I want to commend the effort of the student union government and the administrators of the Kwara Polytechnic for the maturity they display in that issue.
Okay.
So, and I want to say that even that brings to a case that happened last week. When I was driving, I saw the VIO, about 7 of them or 8 of them trying to stop me on the road. 8 of them VIO, they position themselves 3. Now I have my papers, but I was so annoyed I have to step down and told them, what is your problem? You are not adding problem to the problem of Nigerians. Nigerians are not happy. Where is the money? The minimum wage, people have not gotten it, and you put yourself up 10 of you on the road looking for taxation to even hit people again more. I told them I have my papers, but I want to warn you that people are not happy.
They are not happy.
People are not happy. And then they can transfer aggression to you. Why are you all of you on the road like this? Because of what? Where is the money? The fuel is doing their own. The police, everybody will. So all these people are not happy. Psychologically, people are not balanced. Even including those who are carrying arms themselves. So this is a period that we need to tread gently and we need to behave ourselves. Including the people. People should stop arguing unnecessary argument. It can lead to a lot of things.
Please,
we are having tension.
Hello, you're live. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
Oh, that's Amidele Asaju.
No, this is Yemi Asaju.
Yemi Asaju.
Yes.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, sir.
Please, I will talk briefly on the latest one and the first one, please.
Please, make it brief, please.
You see, whenever you are going out, try not to go with the wrong people and pray not to be a victim of a caused person. Now, on NNPC, I told you and the public the last time we had a discussion on this same issue that we should not kickstart our happiness over the coming on board of Dangote refinery, not until we see the impact on Nigerians. You see, before now, NNPCL has shown Dangote yellow card by the marketing Dangote product.
Yes.
Then on Atiku, for me, I will not take Atiku serious because we all know who he is, what he has done, and what he's capable of doing. If animals are accusing dogs of dirty habits, I don't think pigs should join them.
Mr. Yemi Asaju, this is deep. We won't allow that here.
No. It's a proverb now.
It's a proverb, but it's quite clear.
You see, NNPCL to me is a court run by people that I wish to refer to as branded bandits. You see, it is an instrument of slavery that a few individuals are using to oppress Nigerians. If people are saying NNPCL should be probed, who will probe them? What result have we got from previous probes? Wage or salary increase is for workers. Petrol is for all. What will NLC do to help Nigerians in this circumstance? Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too, Mr. Yemi Asaju.
I want to just, please, Yemi Asaju, please, I'm looking for your number. We have to talk. And again, I want to say that at times we need to take the message from the messenger and at times we leave the messenger.
Take the message and leave the message.
And leave the message. That's exactly what will happen in the case of Atiku. So I think we can take his message, and if you want to, if you don't want to do it with the messenger, I think
the message is the message.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, your life. Your name and where you're calling from. Please make it brief. Good morning.
Mr. Abiono, I'm calling from
All right, Mr. Abiono, you have the floor.
Okay. Kudos to the guests in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And the presenter. I tried to call during the Yoruba faction of this program. There's this misrepresentation of your schedule is doing.
Misrepresentation.
Yes, let me clarify the issue.
Please, let's have it.
The boy that was killed, it was quite unfortunate. But it happened a day before the protest.
It happened a day before.
Yes, if you read the statement issued by the Polytechnic, it was stated there that the boy was killed on Wednesday. The boy went to buy a shoe and the wife first because they wanted to do sign out. And those police that used to do stop and check, stop and search, they arrested the boy and 4 others. They were friends with number. Because I spoke with the uncle of that boy who came to my shop the other day, narrated this thing to me. So when they searched the phone, they demanded for 100K from each of those boys. While they were taking them away, they tried to run away. Instead of probably shooting into the air, they pointed the gun at him. So unfortunately for them, people were recording what was happening. That was why they were able to get the gun. And those 3 policemen, according to that uncle of that boy, they identified them. So what I'm trying to say now is that the incident happened
before the protest. That is it. Yes, and it happened on Wednesday. The protest was on Thursday. Thank you, sir, Mr. Biono. We sincerely appreciate.
Thanks for the clarification. I think I had a video of
the video circulated
where the student union and some people are trying to call on for justice, and they narrated exactly what he has said. That the boy was it was a stop and search operation, and the boy was stopped, and they demanded for something from his phone, and the boy tried to run, maybe because of fear. And they ended up just getting away to get him arrested. They shot at him.
Protest or not, and now you see what's
so at least after all the boy is unharmed. That's what I'm saying, that it don't matter. And even in law they say it's even better to allow a criminal to go than to even kill an innocent somebody. So and even in our law it's stated
innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, the proven is guilty, so why should you have to shoot? After all, he's a student, and even if he run away, he can still be apprehended.
Hello, your life. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Lani Oladiji.
All right, you have the floor.
I'm speaking from Asadam. I want to talk on indiscriminate shooting by these policemen. And I want to put it on record that it is not the police alone. It occurs to all our security agents or agencies. It's quite unfortunate. But I think the root cause is the mode of recruiting these people into all these security agencies. It's unfortunate.
All right.
Majority of them are on drugs.
You are alleging the majority on drugs.
Yes. There was a day I was arrested by these road safety people. They arrested me. The offense was that my plate number faded. And I said, is it my fault? They said they had to go and obtain another one for about 25,000 naira. I said, for what? But what I want to say is that that man that arrested me was thinkingly drunk. Very early in the morning, around between 11 and 12 a.m.
All right. Sincerely.
Now, and I didn't want to argue further. Otherwise, they are not carrying guns. But they can frame all sorts of things against you. It's unfortunate. The way we recruit all these people is so terrible. Many of them are armed robbers.
We won't allow that on air. We appreciate your stance notwithstanding. We have to move on. Our time is really fast spent. I want us to quickly take a listen to something. This is coming from Ada Oshomole, and we'll return to talk more. It's still the Diamond Breakfast Show.
The First Lady, saying that our candidate has no wife. She is the most... I'm sorry that she had to say that, because here is a woman who has no child. Between him and Obaseki, they have no child. They are childless. They are even not ready to adopt. I mean, I don't blame anybody who don't have a child. But people who have love for children, they go to motherless home and adopt children. They have not adopted. They are both in their 60s. So You married with, I don't know whether it's a contract or whatever it is, but they have no child. Now,
yes, that's the voice of Senator representing Edo North. Okay. Yes, casting aspersion is Adam Soshomole, very loud voice there. Okay, pointing accusing fingers at the First Lady of Edo State. Though this reaction is coming after the very First Lady said something. She kind of spoke against the candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the forthcoming Guba polls for the state. Also, very recently, she spoke in while appearing on a Zoom meeting, urging women waiting for the fruit of the womb not to see themselves as barren, but as fruitful and proud mothers of children. This is Betsy Obaseki Adams-Oshomole. Politicians doing the dondiest, if I may use the word, doing things you can't even imagine just to score political points. How do you see this?
Joseph, it's unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. That our the leaders that we have our hope on to lead us in this country, they are behaving in this manner. How on earth should personal thing become an object of campaign?
An object of campaign?
I don't know if the people, because we are not mature in this country.
Obaseki is saying, the woman said their candidates don't have a wife.
A wife.
Why should you feel the candidate with no wife?
One at campaign. It is because the way we take our politics. When is a woman, a housewife for that matter, now go to campaign to talk on a married man, on his own personal life, leaving the object of campaign and now take personal life of somebody as an object of a campaign. So what's your business whether he has a wife or not? Whatever is your candidate happening to do for the state is what you are supposed to tell the people. And then you wanted to reply now, you have to go back to his own personal life again and say he's childless, she's childless. And their family is childless.
No child.
And the woman are coming out again to say no, she has an abortion. I mean, she has a miscarriage, and the miscarriage was led to.
Babies are not staying.
And that's what led to this. All this is it what people wanted to know? Is that what you wanted to give the people of Edo State in the next coming election? If the people were matured as a people, we're supposed to drive all of them away from that stage. But we are not mature. We don't even know what is next, and we are still not learning. Politically, we are not learning. Because if leaders whom we are expecting to vote for are coming to tell us that's trash on the stage, and we all sit down there listening to them, is that the business of the state? Is that what they are coming to give us in the next when they come on board?
With all of this that is transpiring happening in Edo, how do you see the election panning out? Our time is really fast spent. The election is a couple of days from today.
What are they going to? They are not going to offer the people of Edo State anything. That's what they are going to offer is what they are telling them now. So it's not going to be anything different from what they are coming from. Nothing different, and we are not learning as a people.
We are not learning as a people. Some really, Doc, your parting shot.
My parting shot, such that I want to appeal to Mr. President. Mr. President, people are already tired of your policies. We are tired of all the policies. Reverse your policies and give us a policy that has a human face. Policies that can make us breathe, just like the person who has spoken the other time. Allow the poor to breathe. Mr. President, allow the poor to breathe. That's my parting word.
All right, Mr. President. Okay, maybe I'll have to call his name. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, allow the poor breathe. He made this statement himself, so we are recording the statement back to him. That's the size of our package. The Monday edition of the Diamond Breakfast Show reaching live and direct from Diamond 88.7 FM. Thank you once again, Doc, for availing us your time this great morning. Yes, at exactly 10 we'll be having a Bawadasi. Still another program, with the current affairs department of this great station, your shining supreme radio station, where we discuss salient issues again. And you listening can also be given the opportunity, can also make your position on that very program. Special thanks to my producer and person of Mr. Taiwo Adedinro and my general manager Michael Abiodun Olariwaju. Just as I used to say, please, if you have to do something, make sure what you are doing or plan to do is noble enough to make you bigger, to make you better, and to make you brighter. I'm Joseph Emeribe. Good morning.
hour after hour of quality programming all around the clock. With us, every second and minute counts. When it comes to bringing you the best of programming on radio, Diamond 88.7 FM remains your best bet. Be it sports, talk radio, entertainment and music. One thing is certain, we've got you.